Where are we actually meeting men? Like, genuine question, where are you meeting them?
Where are we actually meeting men?
She's the reason she's single. Why men think it's her responsibility. It's interesting, isn't it? How when a lot of women question and ask, oh, why am I single? Oh, why am I single as a woman? A lot of men would just say, hey, it's your fault. It's your fault as a woman. How on earth as a woman don't you have a man? What, you can't attract, secure a man? How so? How so? And I mean, it is interesting, isn't it? It is somewhat insulting, admittedly, that the men that do it, when they do it, it's like they're sort of shoving it in her face. Oh, look at you, single broad. What, no man wants you? That's impossible. How is it possible? What's going on there? What's wrong there? What's wrong with you? And it's not good. It isn't good. And even for as much as women want to ignore it, it's how some of it seeps in, doesn't it? And it does make a woman question herself, like, oh my God, is something actually wrong with me? Then you add the FOMO to it as well. When they see their other friends and family, securing a man, getting settled down, married, kids and everything. And she's just there in the wilderness blowing like some lone flower in a field, just blowing in the wind. Yeah. Yet to blossom. Damn, my God. So it's like a lot of women are suffering, but it's like some men do get a kick out of it, don't they? Yeah. Asking her and reminding her, hey, wait a second, you ain't got no man. I'm a man, I'm easy. How haven't you got one of me? Seriously. Yeah, if you love yourself, you know you're not that easy. I hope you're focused and on your square.
Where are we actually meeting men? Like, genuine question, where are you meeting them? Because I work from home, so there's absolutely no chance I'd meet someone at work. Okay. And the gym is just categorically off the tables because I've been there, I've done that before, I'm never doing it again. And if you ever catch me dating a man from the gym again, please just take my membership away because I should not be allowed anywhere near a gym in that case. Going to the shops, the state I go into the shops in, I don't even...
Okay, let me stop her there. Lovely woman, waffling and complaining and waffling, letting us know the locations where, she's wondering, where can I find a man? Where can I find a man? I work from home. I'm not going to do a gym relationship again because, I did that and I got burnt and scorned, whatever happened to her there. But again, it's a common type of video we're seeing now, aren't we? The questioning of the location of men, where to meet men, where to meet dateable men. And you see, this is the point that I make. This is separate from the decenter women type content. Women are like, decenter men. I've had my heart broken. I've been traumatized so much times by men. You gotta decenter them. Yeah. The venom. But no, these are women who actually, they want a man, don't they? They're tired of those lonely nights, those cold, lonely nights. Doesn't matter how much heating she's got. That doesn't matter. Technology and heating, now no one cares. She's still missing the warm touch of a man, isn't she? Yeah, interesting. But where, oh where, can she find one? Now, men have many reasons as to why they're hidden, why they're hard to find. Especially if they're decent men. It's like, I'm a decent dude. Yeah, good luck finding me. I just found myself, woman. Yeah, good luck finding me. Yeah. But on another hand, a lot of men know other men are simps. A lot of men know other men are easy. Other men are effing dogs, man. Jesus Christ. Some of us are sophisticated hounds, and some of men are just effing dogs, man. Just constantly in the street type dogs. So we know as men, other men are very easy, very thirsty and easy. So when a woman doesn't have a man and she's complaining that she doesn't have one, you do have to ask, wait, so what is wrong with you then to make this happen and make this so? But go on, let's let her finish making her points.
I think they should allow me to enter the shops. So it's not like I'm going to magically bump into a man on the street. So where exactly are we meeting men? And please don't say dating websites because I've given them a go before and it just does not work. It really gives me the ick of like meeting up with someone from a dating website. I don't know what it is. It's just like, why am I on this and why are you on this at the same time? Which I know people meet the love of their lives on dating websites. I know and I get it, but I just want to meet him organically. We bump into each other, we fall in love, and I fear that I might just be deluding myself into thinking this is going to happen.
Lovely woman again, her video ends there, feeling delusional that she's going to organically meet a man. I mean, it's interesting, isn't it? And I have said before, do you wonder if they want to have this organic meeting to sort of have story as well? Have content to tell their friends and family. Oh, we met here. Oh, we met at this bar. Oh, we met while I was walking down the street looking lovely one day. Oh, we met in the park, Just something that they can overhype. Yeah, something that would sound ultra specific to her and romantic. Interesting, isn't it? Trying to find romance in a dystopia. We don't understand it's a dystopia yet, do we? Some of us don't. I effing do. But it's like, wow, trying to find romance in a dystopia. It's like a lot of good sci-fi though, isn't it? Trying to find love in a dystopia. It's like right now. It's like right now. But whatever, that's not the point. This is more something that you'd equate to women thinking than men. But you have to wonder, how many men are put off by a woman because other men don't want her? And it's not because she's like visibly, it's like there's nothing visibly wrong with her. She looks good, but it's like, what's going on over dudes? Why don't you want her? Yeah, why don't you want her? It's like, no, bro, I'm good. You can have her. No, whoa, easy. Palms are off onto me, you bastard. Why don't you want her? I'm just saying, all men don't think like that, but yes, let's be honest, some men do, don't they? Some men do. Now again, that's more of a woman thinking, but to know how thirsty other men are, and for them to be completely just turned off by a woman, a particular woman, it's like, okay, what's going on here? Do I want to be the fool that falls for her? Do I? I'm just saying. Could it even be an issue or a problem? Let's carry on.
A man needs sex to validate himself. Like a man needs sex, straight up like that. It's simple. It's not that he's out there looking for a better chick than you. It's not like he's lusting over everything. It's just his testosterone tells him he needs sex in order to get the job done.
Need that WAP, need them beef sheets, need that gushy. That's disgusting. There's no need for all of this. There's no need for all of that, is there? But this is an interesting point. And we can, add this point to the entire topic as well. Because obviously the thirst of men, let's be honest, the dogged thirst of men. Yeah, not all men, no. Some men is at different levels, are different levelly thirsty. Some men are just ultra thirsty. Some men are just like, yeah. A bit of a mild bark, not full wolf, and say, I'm here, It's a lovely woman, I'd do her. Yeah, let's be honest. Where some men are just ravenous, yeah? It's not a question of like, I'm going to do her. It's like, easy, bro, calm down. But it's a thing, isn't it? How any woman could be out here, be so lovely and be single. And there are so many thirsty, wanton men out here. Now, this is men's ultimate weakness, to be honest. One of men's ultimate weakness, to be honest. It's not money or drugs. Some people it's cars. And everything, all the above. Money, drugs, cars. Yeah, just power. My God. Testosterone-fueled power. It's like an energy drink, isn't it? But the point is, men are fueled by this. This is men's biggest weakness. One of men's biggest weakness. And it's like, women would say to men, men need to control themselves. Men are too lustful. You're too lustful as men. All you want is sex. But the question is, what sort of world would we live in if men went out here in pursuit of women like that? In a good sense, I'm not saying any of that weirdness and that forceful stuff. No, consensually, we're talking. Come on. But it's like, what sort of world would it be in if men weren't, pursuing women, trying to date them, obviously in order to get the draws? What sort of world would it be in? What sort of world would it be like? Yeah, think about women complaining now about getting a lack of attention. At the same time saying, men, you need to control yourself, you thirsty bastards. Indeed. But to add to that as well, yeah? The more men do learn to control themselves, the less men that are going to be out here thirsty, aren't they? Men's thirst would make them do a lot of things, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it, as men? Yeah? As men, you know that yourself, don't you bastards? Thirst as a man would make you do many things. You'd tell a woman anything. You'd love bomb the absolute hell out of a woman. Love bomb her out of her drawers, which is the point. But yeah, lost, wanton desire can make a man do damn near anything. Men have lost everything to that. So for as powerful as it is in my waffle, controlling it is a good thing. I think every man should be in control of themselves like this. Unleash when you want and when you're ready, but control. But it doesn't mean good for the woman, doesn't it? In terms of dating. Because what can women do with men who are in control of themselves sexually? It's like, you're lovely, I do you. But no, I've got better things to do. But is that a power or a weakness in modern times?
Literally, that is that. And if you think it's any more than that, you're making it more complicated than it is because he's a man. Okay? We're more complicated than that. We have hidden agendas that we don't even understand, okay? Emotional intelligence is what we have, okay? And you just need to use that and actually get smart about how men are.
I sort of agree and I sort of don't. Women may have emotional intelligence to a degree. Yeah, but women are thirsty as well. Let's not act as if they're not. Yes, they are. Now, is it a good thing or a bad thing? Yeah, we'll see.
There is no massive population of adults who grew up in loving, caring, supportive, happy homes, who were accepted by their parents and supported by them in adulthood, who are cutting off their parents and ending those relationships for no reason.
Okay, an interesting point, isn't it? Nurture has a big part in who we choose to be with as adults, doesn't it? Yeah? I mean, the sort of environment you grew up in, it sort of paints a picture, creates a foundation of the sort of people you're going to choose to be with, you want to be with, or you're comfortable being with. You know, that weird trauma. Yeah? I've never made a video on the trauma of men liking crazy bitches, have I? That'd be a damn good video. I'm going to make that video. Yeah? Traumatized men. When you question yourself like, oh my God, why the do I like a crazy bitch? And you do, don't you? You do. Some of you still traumatized by him. It's okay, we understand. Yeah, but it's like, why am I drawn? Why am I drawn to this woman? Yeah? Good looking broad. Nuts. She's fucking crazy. At first you thought the craziness was cool, didn't you? Yeah, it was cute. It was cute at first, wasn't it? Till you realised it was real. Oh my God, her craziness is real. I'm still going to keep sleeping with her, but oh my God, her craziness is real. Maybe that's why the sex is good, isn't it? It also explains why the sex is good, isn't it? Good God. It's like a hot, crazy chick that's yours is almost the ultimate definition of bittersweet for a man, isn't it? I'm a bittersweet chick. I'm a bittersweet ex. I gotta love that bitch, but it's like I gotta stay away from her. Trauma. Yeah, I'm basically explaining trauma from your childhood. The overall point is this woman's making the point that why do a lot of grown people, why do they then disconnect themselves from their parents? Now obviously parents, everybody doesn't have great parents. Your parents probably did their job and took care of you and whatever, but it doesn't mean they did everything right and correct, does it? Did it? And as a grown person, you can forge your own way in this world, can't you? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But the overall point is mommy issues and how normal it is for men to date women with mommy issues, daddy issues, mostly daddy issues to be honest. But it's like it's common for men to come across those women. So what I'm saying is, how many men have normalized, and it's normal to a lot of men to date women with daddy issues, where it's like, I'm not saying it's a good thing, I'm just making a point, that it's like, that's like a default normal woman to a lot of men, a woman who does have daddy issues. Oh, I've dated this type of woman before. They're so common. Yeah, so common. Oh, she doesn't talk to her mom or her dad anymore. Why? Interesting. I'm just saying, whether it's a good or a bad thing for men, it is quite common for a lot of people, be it yourself as a man or women, to detach from their parents nowadays. But can you blame them? Everyone didn't have great parents, did they?
There is no massive population of adults who are ending relationships that were good with their parents because it's a trend or on a whim. Are there a few outliers here? Sure, totally, always. Are there adults who have addiction issues or persistent severe mental illness that are ending relationships with their loving, attentive parents for that reason? Absolutely. Are there adults who were caught up in custody battles or divorce proceedings or were not able to have a relationship with their parent in childhood because of this, who are choosing not to have relationships with their parents in adulthood? Absolutely. But the assertion that there is a large population of adults who are cutting off their parents for no other reason than just they woke up and felt like it because someone else told them to is not backed up by any data, any therapist reports, or any of the research literature on this topic.
You know, sometimes life itself is the best research. It doesn't answer every question, no, but it can teach you enough to understand what you need to do going forward. Yeah.
Let's talk about taking responsibility, in particular for being single, because after one of my recent posts where I spoke about what 5 years of being single has taught me, a lot of people brought this up. Now, I am a massive fan of taking responsibility. I think we all need to take responsibility for ourselves. And here's the truth. I do take responsibility. I take full responsibility for my flaws, for knowing my triggers, for walking away when someone can't meet me where I'm at. Trust me, that's taken a lot of long, hard, deep work to be able to do that.
Well, as a single woman, she doesn't know about long, hard, deep work, whatever, we're joking. Okay, interesting. She's trying to take accountability and be accountable for her flaws as a woman, for the mistakes she may have. I mean, it's good, isn't it? It's always good to hear a woman take accountability for the things that she has possibly done. Because as men, a lot of men know it's like, come on. As men, you can't 100% be wrong in these relationships, in these situations, these communications. Come on. It's like, give me a break, for flip's sake. Be accountable. Yeah. Oh, you're being a bit crazy right now as a woman. Yeah, be responsible. Take the responsibility. Oh, you forgot something. Yeah, your brains are a bit scrambled. You're confused. You need some water or something. You're hungry. Yeah, time of the month. Whatever it is. Whatever reason it is for you to be this way right now. Yeah, come on. Come on. Now, you see, as men, it is weird, isn't it? How it's like, oh God, that was a random laugh, but it's like, in some relationships, it's like you're negotiating your woman like she's a bomb. Yeah, what are you negotiating your woman like she's a bomb for? Like she's gonna explode. And it's like, even if you can handle the detonation, even if you can take the flames and the explosion, the shrapnel ripping into your body and tearing you apart, because you're probably used to it, it's like, come on, I'm tired. Not again today. I'm not going to have you explode and blow up. Not going to have you reenact any Oppenheimer science on me, simply because of a small error and a mistake. Now, one thing a lot of women love to do is test you as a man. It's a constant game, isn't it? It's like you want to love your woman, but it's an obstacle course. Yeah? You've got to jump over hurdles, climb across handrails, swing across ropes, rope swing across acid, just to keep everything cool and maintained. My God. So I think this is why when women do take responsibility, men feel a sense of fear and comfort. Yeah, I think it's fear and comfort you feel, don't you? Because you're not used to it. It's like, oh my God, this is nice, but I'm terrified because I'm not used to it. Damn. A collective PTSD men have because we're not used to women being accountable. My God, is that even funny? I mean, are you even joking? Is that even a joke? Oh my God, I'm just waffling on, but yeah, maybe this is why we love accountability from women so much. It's so rare.
I also take responsibility for protecting my energy and for refusing to shrink, as much as that irritates a lot of you. Really? That's what responsibility actually looks like. But what I won't take responsibility for is for being ghosted, for being lied to, for someone not being ready for a real relationship despite thinking that they might be. That's not mine to carry. So yes, I own my growth. I own my choices. I own my energy. But I'll never carry the weight of someone else's inability to show up ever again, because that is not my responsibility.
Okay, I sort of get what she's saying, but is she sort of saying that it's not her fault that someone doesn't fancy her anymore? Oh, he doesn't want me anymore. It's not my fault. I mean, to a degree, no, but I mean, if you've turned him off, if you turned a man off because you're a bit weird or creepy or something, I don't know. I mean, it is sort of your fault, isn't it? Especially if he liked you enough to make a move in the first place. So, I'm just saying, I'm not sure if that's what she's saying, but it's a point, isn't it? It's a point.
Isn't it interesting how, as women, we are constantly told that we are the emotional gender, that we are hysterical, manic, illogical, and ruled entirely by our irrational, crazy feelings?
Wow. Wow, interesting. Now, why would men say that? Why would men say that women are crazy, irrational creatures that live deep within their feelings and couldn't think their way out of an Amazon box? Why do men say that? I mean, here's a sort of a random point. Do women ever think that men sort of give them space to sort of to enact and act out their feelings, their frustrations? It's like, even if as a man, you understand she's being a bit irrational right now, you just let her be. You just, okay, go on, be irrational. Go on, believe that nonsense you want to believe. Go on, just let her be. Because if you question her, yeah, you're using your man mind. You're logically thinking about something, and it's like, my God, I don't know why this is funny. You're trying to find a solution, but she's just trying to feel something out right now, and your solution, yeah, the solution you're trying to find ends up pissing her off. Yeah, and it's like, oh my God. See, this is why men think women are irrational and illogical. That's why you can't find a man. You're irrational about it, completely illogical about it. You don't even see yourself. Oh my God. But I mean, it can be an issue for women, can't it? If men give them too much room to be, to the point where they just keep jumping out the window because you never questioned them. I'm just saying, I'm just making a point, random point. Interesting one though, isn't it?
But when we talk about men, we are taught to dial ourselves down, to cater to their feelings, to make them feel special by singling them out as one of the good ones. Otherwise, they will get angry and get defensive and lash out. You're right, this is poor emotional regulation. But that is not feminism's problem. That's patriarchy's problem. Patriarchy has raised generations of men without the emotional toolkit to deal with all the difficult experiences and feelings that accompany human existence. So men have not learned not only how to deal with critique, but how to separate a personal attack from a critical analysis of the world we live in, and how to decenter themselves and their own feelings from conversations about systems and society. If you are a man and you get incredibly angry and defensive and start furiously typing on your keyboard whenever people critique men under patriarchy or masculinity or point out how men on a systemic level harm women, you are not acting like an emotionally intelligent adult.
And one could agree. So we always address, horrific men around here. Of course, because all men aren't great and one does not talk for all men. Of course not. But again, accountability is a broad topic, isn't it? Because to a degree, if we talk about parenting, can we talk about how some mothers harbor some of these horrifically dangerous men? Yeah. So a lot of people say children raised under a single mother, a percentage of them don't turn out to be great people. Do they? Great human beings, man or woman?
You are not behaving in an emotionally regulated manner. You are acting off base level emotional instincts that you have not processed. And whilst that is a consequence of the patriarchy, it is your responsibility to work on that. And blaming women isn't going to get you anywhere. Go to therapy. Start journaling. Research emotional regulation techniques and try them out. Learn about how the trauma you experienced in childhood manifests as an adult. I'd also personally highly recommend the Blind Boy podcast, because otherwise you are going to continue being angry at the world, but nothing will ever change.
A lot of things do stem back to our childhood, doesn't it? The adults we are sort of based on the traumas we experienced as children. But then the question is, how much of a cycle of broken people are out here trying to date each other and wonder why they can't find each other? The world is yours. Have a nice day.
Where are we actually meeting men?